We'll look at adding support for Velcro attachments to your keyboard. In this case, I've opened up keyguard.scad in OpenSCAD, and I've used the mouse wheel to push the image of the keyguard away from me a little bit so I can see the whole thing. And this particular one is for an iPad mini, but of course you will have selected your own tablet. And just to show you orientation here a bit, I'm going to expose the camera and the home button. And last, to add support for Velcro, there are just a couple things that need to be done. The first one is that you go down, expand the mounting method category, and click on the Mount Keyboard with pull-down list and choose Velcro. Then there's a section called Velcro information, and this is really simple. It just says what size Velcro are you using, and there's a reason for that. You have several options for Velcro that will fit easily within these outer tabs or outer borders of the keyguard. You can use 10 millimeter dots, 16 millimeter dots, and even 20 millimeter dots. That's their inch rough equivalent, 3/8, 5/8, and 3/4. And you can use square Velcro attachments in these sizes as well. So I'm just going to choose, let's say, a 16 millimeter dot here. And what it's done, it doesn't look like anything has happened, but if I press down on the left mouse button and push upward, I see that there are now recesses cut into the bottom of the keyguard. And the reason we're cutting these recesses is because by putting these in the keyguard, you get to mount half of your Velcro attachment into these spaces. And so the keyguard doesn't sit as high anyway, above the tablet as it would otherwise if we just attached it directly to this surface of the keyguard. Just to show you what's happening here, if I went with a 10 millimeter dot, it would just make it a smaller cutout. We're going with 16. If we went with a square, we would just see a square cutout. Go back to 16. And as per usual, in order to prepare your design for printing, you first have to go to the design menu and choose render. And that you'll see rendering down here in the console window, and you'll see this progress bar slowly march its way across to the far right side. Because this can take a while, I'm going to pause the video and come back when it's done. Alright, the rendering's complete. It took about 4 minutes, and you can see in the console window the rendering finished. So now you're ready to generate the STL file and save it off for printing. To do that, go to the File menu, under Export, slide across to Export as STL. You'll see a save window where you get to choose where you want to save it and under what name.